D21-5. Just with the entrance, guys, we did a D before, it looked really nice. I think it's the timing. The first people in the airflow should be Marconi and Fred. And that works on the previous one, the D13-7 jump, but not on this one. So Felipe should be later. That way you won't get Marconi's hand up your ass as well there. Otherwise the D seems to be pretty good. Okay, fives, they were a big fix for me. And mostly good, guys, especially in the beginning of the session when the focus is up. We were about shortening these two moves down. We were about Marconi and Fred when they're in this slot, that little sideways move and then rotate. And as I said, shortening the moves down for the outside center, noticing that that's all that they need to do. And just so that we end up with a smaller finish five. While the dive is still under control, you've got this small efficient move, and look how effective that is into the D. Because you don't have that stretching that you normally get at the end of the five, moving away from each other, now you can be more in control of your destiny as you move to a round formation. That's nice, guys. Manuel, great fixes on the 21s. After I told you about coming around the corner, you're now matching Marconi on the 21 more. So that's the other slot 5, looking good. So that's sideways move, Fred, and then the rotation. And again, we get a pretty nice move into the D because of that. Nice A slot. Still good 5s, a little wide, but still okay. Watch that key, is that a bust? No, but the judges are only going to look at it because, well, it is a bust actually. So, get the rotation done at the end, please, Manuel. Don't be thinking about the next point in too much detail. Let's finish the block, be fully stopped, because you let go of this well ahead of the center being ready to move. You start moving, you're already in the next point, and they've still got grips on the back. So we've actually bust the point there. That happens a little bit too much, guys. You need more of a team pace on these things. Cool, nice and short. All right, now, I know we have a little vertical issue. That's okay, we can be fixing that. I'd rather be finishing short than long. And then we don't bust it. There it is, it's there, but we need to be off the grips. And be careful because, Manuel, it looks like you're trying to just control these grips here. Let's see everyone off the grips. Everyone off the grips in control of their destiny. Let's not try and bring the group together ourselves. I know you want to do that. I know you only have good intentions, as you want to make sure the grips are there. But if people aren't in charge of their own destiny, you can't do their work for them. You have to let the other people get balanced and get set. Otherwise, they're not going to be ready for the next moves, mentally or physically. Awesome, 21 there, guys. Now we're starting to lose shape on the 5s. So again, we're kind of reaching out, we're picking up grips very quickly, and we're just ending up with a wide, out of balance 5. Kind of reminds me of the 11s. And the cost of that is now we've got big 5s again. So we've got bigger moves. That was a good reset, though, into the D. But beginning of the blocks, guys, that was kind of the set. That was nice. There's a B slot. So just keeping everything a little bit narrower. Really good job there for the shape, Marconi and Manuel. This is a how to build block 5 with a nice angle there and there. Cool. A little more rotation there, Fred. So you do the first move really good. As you see this happening, don't look too long, because if you're looking too long, you're keeping that hip away from Manuel. So as soon as you've made your first move, so you've done your little sideways move, get the rotation started, and you want to be finishing in this direction. Yeah. So if you look at where Felipe is now, that's the angle you want to finish at, not that one. Because the more you look over that shoulder, the more that knee gets taken away. And a little point here to remember: if you do a dive where, as inside sender finishing on tail on a 5, you're going to take a right turn. I know you're not here, but if you were, just remember that little thing there. So get the rotation done so that you finish in the same angle that Felipe started in.